Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to another unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 2 match. Before I continue, I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates. Because without them, we wouldn't have this game, let alone the Amiibo that we're battling it out with today. So let's make sure to give our support to Nintendo and their affiliates. Alright, so let's introduce our first challenger in this match, coming straight from the Legend of Zelda group, and the only undefeated competitor in the Action Force. And only one of two undefeated competitors in this competition thus far. And he's looking to continue that win streak today. Here he is, the infamous Ganondorf. Now Ganondorf does have a challenging opponent today, also coming from the Legend of Zelda group. Now she has only won 2 matches so far and is looking to gain a win today. Here she is, Sheik, also from the Legend of Zelda group. Now both these characters will be battling it out on a randomly selected stage, which could give one character or both an advantage or disadvantage in this match. Well, let's go ahead and find out. Get this started. I'm now mixing all my words up today. Ganondorf versus Sheik. Don't worry, it's okay. Even if I'm, Alright, they're battling it out on Princess Peach's castle. I think this one might even have those random bullet bills that come in and explode and do some damage, which can be devastating if you get hit by it yourself. These characters are close in damage percentage. Looks like Ganondorf is now in the red. Sheik is now in the red. Both characters over 100%. But Ganondorf manages to knock Sheik out for the first knockout of the match. Ganondorf using those powerful legs, but he can't. But we don't want to disregard. Sheik has some strong legs too, as she has clearly been able to do a fair amount of damage to Ganondorf, and finally managing to knock him out at 167%, whereas she is already at and now over 100% on her on the third life. Characters battling it out on the right side of the arena, trading blows, but mostly kicks. And Ganondorf pulls out that big sword and knocks Sheik down to her second life. Hard to say which one is the bigger aggressor in here, because I believe that Ganondorf does more damage at the cost of his attacks being a bit slower. Sheik can hit more often, hit faster, but her attacks don't hit for as much damage. So it's hard to say if which one, if that is a advantage or disadvantage in here, but it looks like Ganondorf with a powerful sword swing knocks Sheik out and down to 4th life. Looks like that bullet bill's coming in. Both characters are not in a good position for that bullet bill to be there, and Ganondorf gets caught in the explosion of the bullet bill, knocking Ganondorf down to his second life. Sheik is already close to 100% on her last life. Now at 100%, and Ganondorf looks like he used that powerful sword swing to knock Sheik out. Again, continuing his win streak, bringing his wins now up to 6. Ganondorf, a fierce challenger in this match, continues that win streak as he manages to get that 6th win. Alright, and however, Sheik does manage to get another loss, bringing her loss total to 4. Gonna go ahead and update that on the roster so that way we can keep up-to-date information. So if somebody decides to shoot a comment or something, then we can asking about certain characters, then we can answer their questions. Alright, let's see here. Another win for Ganondorf. That match took 3 minutes and 17 seconds, whereas Sheik was only able to get 2 knockouts against Ganondorf. Looking at the stats, damage given by Ganondorf, 516%. Damage given for Sheik, 326%. Damage taken for Ganondorf, 387%. And damage taken for Sheik is 519%. The peak damage for Ganondorf is 199%, and the peak damage for Sheik is 159%. Launch distance for Ganondorf, 469 meters, and the launch distance for Sheik is 310 meters. The ground time for Ganondorf is 65 seconds and 76 seconds for Sheik. The air time for Ganondorf is 127 seconds, and the air time for Sheik is 117 seconds. The hit percentage for Ganondorf is 31%, and the hit percentage for Sheik is in the high range of 42%. The ground attacks for Ganondorf is 16, and the number of ground attacks for Sheik is 38. The number of air attacks for Ganondorf is 81, and the number of air attacks for Sheik is 88. The number of smash attacks for Ganondorf is 14, and 16 smash attacks for Sheik. No grabs and no throws. The number of edge grabs for Ganondorf is 3, and the number of edge grabs for Sheik is 4. Ganondorf had 0 projectiles, and Sheik had 4 projectiles. The number of items grabbed by Ganondorf is 0, and items grabbed by Sheik is 5. The max launch speed for Ganondorf is 901 kilometers per hour, and the max launch speed for Sheik is 1,085 kilometers per hour. The longest drop time for Ganondorf is 8 seconds, and the longest drop time for Sheik is 17 seconds. Alright, another exciting match here today between Ganondorf and Sheik, with Ganondorf gaining another win, continuing to dominate in Season 2. Alright, so I'd like to remind everybody to support Nintendo and their affiliates, and if you like the content, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more content such as this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, so that way you can get notified when new content is available. Also, if you do decide to leave a comment, do so in a respectful manner, because we want to keep it family friendly after all, so everyone can enjoy. Thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful day.